Hello everyone and welcome to Monday. I just realized as I started this, I probably should not have looked up. I'll get to that in a minute. That is very relevant to this vlog also. So I have been just a little depressed working up here. I've had a lot to do lately and I have not had time to adequately clean up the room. And everyone is different. I'm the type of person that I can't exist in a cluttered space for too long because it starts to weigh on me mentally. And I definitely gotten to that point. So today, I decided to, it's not everything I need to do, but to start cleaning up the space a little bit. And it made me feel better. But part of cleaning everything up was getting some games on the shelf. And the games that were going on the shelf were the Wii games, and in order to make room, I had to finally remove the GameCube games. Not all of them. As you can see, there's still some down there, but the first big group of them had to go. The GameCube games are getting boxed up. Now, if you missed the past video where I talked about boxing up the Xbox and PlayStation games, we're not getting rid of them or anything. They're literally in that closet where Kepler is also. Hey bud, hope you're having fun in there. So actually the box that you see right there, the one he's next to, that's where all of the the first batch of GameCube games are. I also have another box as a reminder: don't buy Home Depot boxes. They're bad. Tape doesn't stick to them. But I've got another box for even more GameCube stuff. I knew this was coming. I knew that this was approaching. It's just, I was slightly depressed about the room. Cleaning it up made me feel better, but putting away GameCube makes me feel depressed in a new way. And again, I knew it was coming because the library for Wii is huge. It's over, whatever it is, 1,260 games, which means that there's going to be games on all of these shelves. So eventually all the GameCube stuff has to go away, but that date has come. I've been logging all of the games, and right now we are sitting at 700 even. 700 games, which means that we have 500 and some change left to get. That's really good. That's really, really good. We only really started pushing into this hard a few months ago, and we still have until October to finish. And don't get me wrong, 500 games, still a lot of games. But we have found a lot. We've had an amazing amount of support from the community. We've had support from Emil, actually, when he was just here. He gave us a huge box of games that we did not have. So, it's getting done, and I'm happy about it, but it's always sad to put games away because, realistically, I probably won't get those GameCube games back on the shelf while we live here. I knew when we moved in here that I would not have enough room to display all the games. But it still hurts because that's my thing. Everybody's got a thing. My thing is collecting games. I love collecting games. I love playing weird stuff. The problem is, it's hard to have it all available and out. And the Billy bookcases are exceptional. They hold an astounding amount of games. I forget the number now. I think it's 800. So they're wonderful. But again, by making upstairs my office with the short walls, I can't put them up here. And that's affected everything. One day we'll live in a place where I will be able to actively display all the games. I'm excited for that day. In the meantime, the games are still available. If I need to get to one, they're in the closet. It sucks. But I'm trying to look on the bright side. I'm trying to stay positive, and I'm trying to get excited about the fact that the Wii collection's coming along really well. We don't have this stuff alphabetized yet. The alphabetical stuff only extends to I think down to here. So starting on this shelf forward, we haven't alphabetized it yet. And we also have some duplicates that I know about, but I haven't chosen which duplicate to use yet. Because when we alphabetized everything, we kept some open slots so I could fit more games in. But then that basically became full, and now I've just throwing stuff over here. So we have to re-alphabetize things, find all the duplicates, And then, you know, once you have the duplicates, you got to figure out which one is in better condition. Sometimes you choose the manual from one, the game from the other, the case from a different one, or whatever. And then all the duplicate stuff will go to Roland at Player's Choice, and we'll trade it in for stuff we don't have. It's work in progress. It's work in progress. But I did, you know, the thing I wanted to do, which was start cleaning stuff up, is happening. More to do. It's definitely more to do. I could probably stand to like rewire this room. That would make me feel better, at least for a small time. But it's coming along. It's just sad because GameCube, I've collected N64 and GameCube, and between the two, I think GameCube was more special to me. I don't know, there's something about actually finishing that library that was, it felt like an accomplishment. Not that N64 didn't, but GameCube, I mean, GameCube's bigger also. It was fun, and I've really enjoyed doing the 2 extra lives that we've done with it as well. But, you know, there's so many ridiculous games for Wii, and as I was cataloging everything, going through them, I'm reminded of that. Like, there's some that are just, I can't believe it exists. So I'm looking forward to Extra Life, and we're on track to actually finish. Anyway, that is it for today. Thank you so much for watching. As a reminder, if you are interested in helping us out with completing the Wii library by October, I will put a link in the description to the list of games that we have, so you know what we have and what we don't, and also a link to the mail info, so you know where to send stuff. If you've got old games laying around that you don't play anymore, and we're missing them, and you don't mind sending them our way, we'd sincerely appreciate it. Like I said, 500 games seems small in comparison to the overall library, but is still, like, to put it into perspective, the amount of games remaining is almost the exact same size as the entire GameCube library, to put it into perspective. So any help that we get is very appreciated, and we do thank you. We're also doing pretty good on Wii U, just because there's not a whole lot of those either. So I don't know if we would combine those this year. Probably not. We'll probably just keep it just Wii this year, but there's a good chance that maybe in the future we would either combine them or maybe do Wii U as its own thing. I don't know. Maybe. I mean, the problem with doing that is, like, if we play 25 games, then we will have literally played like almost a sixth of the entire Wii U library. That's how few physical games there are, so I don't know. We'll worry about that later. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, let's meet back tomorrow, shall we?